This seems really good, and I'm ready for a new run. I will play. Reroll. Reroll your hand or any item being chosen. Interesting. Interesting. Roll 15 in 2 dice. Or in 2 rolls. Easy, easy, buddy. Easy. You in what army, pal? What's with the spike in Balatro style games? I think you'll find that prior to the existence of Balatro, there weren't that many, and post the release of Balatro, there's a lot more. Money, 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 money. What? Hey, Skylar Kroon. What's with the rise of third-person action games where the protagonist is a white guy in his late 20s with a little bit of scruff, who either does parkour or has to carry an assault rifle and then sprint and get behind cover and then pop out of cover and go ba 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 and then get behind cover again and then go ba 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 ba. What's with the rise of those? When did that happen? You're still in it, bro. You're still in it. Hello, honey. You're meowing. 15 years ago? 15 years ago wasn't that long ago if you're 36 years old. That's all I'm going to say. I think we're going to take, honestly, Two-Faced Coin. My favorite Neutral Milk Hotel song. Let's see what else we're cooking here. +1 to its extra value per dice on the table. Places a note that will give +10 extra value to very nearby dice. Hello, honey.
Meow.
Hello, kitty. How are you? Meow, meow. Good morning. Oh, you're having a conversation with Ruka. That makes sense. What's he saying back? Meow? That makes sense. How'd you sleep? Good. Talking to Ruka. I'm gonna take an ancient die. An ancient man? Rare or legendary die? If the face is a 6, gives a ghost rare or legendary that will destroy itself after rolling. Gives a buff to very nearby dice. You might be okay, and then maybe like a dice in a million. What will be inside? Reset after round ends. The Mega Die! 4x multiplier to everything. Add X hollow die to your deck, X being the number on this face. These don't do anything and will destroy themselves when rolled. Or the vampire die. Let's try Matrushka, man. I like the idea of building something. Maybe, I don't know, D10 doesn't excite me. We gotta roll a 1. That should be easy, man. I was gonna say I'll pay 5 to roll the dice, but no, we will not. Alright, it's simple. Odds or evens are going to get a buff. And then, you know, when you're the type of beast who's rolling like whole numbers, it's very difficult to not get an odd or an even. What is annoying is to get the even buff and then roll exclusively odds, but that's life, man. Life's like that. Chill out. What you yelling for? Lay back. It's all been done before. She was spitting with that one. The sticky note? The sticky note stays on the board and buffs all remaining dice. Relax, I'll handle it. Sticky note. Rolls as many bottle caps as shown on its face. If its face is a 10, destroy itself and add 10 bottle caps permanently. Do I want bottle caps? What is a bottle cap, man? The world may never know. I think I want another ancient die, man. And then another reroll. A snooze on that. I got 8. That's basically nothing. Am I really gonna add a D6? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go next round. They want us to roll a 1 and a 2. That's so likely with the dice that we have that it's so likely it freaking happened, man. I will choose a golden chest. All right. We want to build our legendary die. We want to get our sticky note on the board as soon as possible. We got to get 100. Not necessarily feeling super good with the first roll of 6. But my evens! I'm sorry. I got 3 rolls. I still got to roll the ancient dice. Oh, that's huge! That's the sticky note is going to save us, man. Why was that 8 points? Didn't we get a plus 10 off of it? That's, oh, I don't know. That's extra value? But the extra, oh, it's for next round. Oh, no. I'm screwed, man. All right, retry. We were going a little too slow. I think we've learned that we were going a little too slow on that one. We need, I like a roguelike that's not afraid to kill you early, though, man. Even Slay the Spire, like, it's hard to die before you fight, like, the second elite. Dice in a million? Or Dice a Million? They're not afraid to bring some heat on you. I'm gonna take a D7 for early buffs. And then... 2x multiplier destroys itself on a 6. Could keep us going a little early here. Or, you know what? I like this. I like a glass die for score. Give me a stamp that buffs a small number. Like, that seems good. And then we should be able to save enough to roll a 3. All we need is a 3, and we got a 3. It's that easy, bro. Choose a reward? Question marks. Sounds great to me. We go next. He's learning! He's learning! It's D7, glass die, and then roll. That's 22 points, bro. Might even prefer D3s to D4s, knowing that 3s give us extra mult. Sounds right to me, bro. Oh, look at the 3s, man. Rolling a 3 on a D4. Greater than sign. Greater than sign. Send it. Oh, add 7 to my 3s and then multiply them? Don't mind if I do, bro. If the face is a 6, give a ghost, rare, or legendary. Only odds. I'll take a dice of fortune that looks cool. I see you got a lot of D3 there. Would you be interested in swapping them for multiple D4s? I think I would be, even though we have the stamp. And the reason is, knowing like that you have this much certainty in your deck seems like a long-term advantage for me. Would. And then if we can get stuff that buffs 1 to 4, that's a bonus for us. Plus 10 extra value to every dice in your hand. I don't think we need it. Only odd numbers. What's the expected value on something like this is 6, right? Because it's the first ordinal plus the last ordinal divided by 2. We could use like static point generation early. Average is 6 on that. Okay. But it can't be 6? Well, now you're learning why the median is oftentimes a better representation than a simple average. You might be like, the average is 6. I bet I'm going to roll a 6. Okay, dummy. Let me know how that works out for you. I see what you're saying. The median is also 6? That's a false positive, if you ask me. I'm going to cut a D4, though. Actually, you can't know that the median is 6 until you see the data set. Maybe I'm insanely acid rolling dice and the median's going to be 1, by the way. You don't know that. We need to roll a 1 and a 2. That's easy money. Confirm it. Golden chest. Next, we need 100. Let me see a 6 on the golden dice. A 4 on the golden dice. Okay. Let me see a 7 on the D7 and clumped with other dice. 3, that's not so bad. I can live with that. 3 times 4 on those. Glass die. I literally put you in the deck to survive an ante, essentially. We're gonna make it. I'm real. I'm real. We need 21 points. With a D7, a dice of fortune. 21 points, 21 points, 23 points! Okay, toss me I think we need another D20. We need the potential for bigger rolls. And 83 pips. Obviously, we need better dice, man. So give me a dice in a million. Draw as many dice as the face value shows, then its value becomes 0. 4x multiplier to dice this is pointing at. This dice has not been tested correctly. Let's try a pocket pencil, man. Draw 5 dice. Choose a die and lock any face as its result. I would take that. And then, honestly, cut some more D4s. It's so sad when the tutorial is, like, way better than your first real run. Dice with a 1 on their face are worth 10. Anytime a face is upgraded, additional face multiplier. 2.5x multiplier to dice that have already been rolled this round. This would be crazy if we could thin our deck out, man. It doesn't give us any score, though. But, like, am I reading this right? Dice with a 1 on their face are worth 10. Like, on the face that's up or on the face that's just a face that exists? Is when you roll a 1, you get 10. I snooze on that then. We go deja vu and pray for the best. A pencil. Pencil that mults a D20. This is serious greater than sign. It's pointing at nothing, bro. Thanks for nothing. Buffing nothing. Thanks again for nothing. Dice of fortune. You literally need to show a 6. Is this 6? This is 6. And then glass die as well. Okay, this is our hope. Lucky. What'd you give me? The mega die. 4x multiplier to everything. And then these are being re-rolled, so they're worth more. A 6 on the glass dice would go crazy. 256 points. Yay! It even made a sound like, yay! Hollow dice doesn't do anything. It will destroy itself when rolled. Well, let's get that out of here then. Pencil is seriously flicking me, man. If it only has one nearby die, 5x multiplier to that die and this one, otherwise do nothing. I think this is a skip. Keep the deck thin. Keep the deck thin. Thin the deck. I'm going crazy on this one. Thin the deck. What do we got left in our pocket? Choose a card. Card could go crazy. Next roll rings will activate a second time. Face is always a 5. X multiplier to itself. Actually, this seems important for score. Remove the hollow dice? I will. I will remove the hollow dice by rolling them. I don't know why I said it like that. 33 pips to roll a 2. And we did. We rolled a 2. All right, we need 350. We kind of barely made it on the last one, which is a scary thought. I would say go ahead and throw a hollow dice in here. Even though it breaks, it's still more real than Silk Song or whatever. Horrific roll. You get buffed. We would absolutely love to see a 6 on the golden dice. It's a 2, I'm afraid. But hey, this is big. 19 on that is big. Wait, we might be cooked, y'all. I can't afford to roll a hollow dice. We really gotta go for this. Oh my god, adding a 2 to 1 thing. You're flicking me. We have 2 rolls to get 250 points. We'd really like to see glass die with a 6 on this one. Hang on. Hang on. That's the weight dice did it for us, man. We need 66. That getting re-rolled is huge for us. 6 breaks it. Yeah, but it gives us... Oh, no. Yeah, I guess it doesn't give us any bonus at all. We make it. We make it easily, I might add. I don't even know what to say here. Destroys itself and gives a rare or legendary. These are tough, man. We gotta roll it 8 times. Give me the vampire dice. We gotta take a stab at it. We only got 12 pips. We can't do anything with 12 pips, man. Even dice, that's not too bad. Next around me. What's the boss? Divides by 2 the value of every multiplier greater than 2. That's literally like my win condition, man. Has to be rolled, has to be rolled, has to be rolled, has to be rolled. Get it out of my deck. This is the boss! This is a disaster! Nat 20, though? Tomo, did you hear, Tomo? Cat treats. Alright, that's an absolutely horrible roll. We need to see vampire dice surrounded by lots of other dice here. It's surrounded by nothing. And multiplying by 0. Save this. We need to roll that with like a d20. I think we're in trouble, y'all. I need like 400 points on this roll. I don't think this is gonna do it. Tomo, you don't want any cat treats? What kind of cat? Oh, Asian. Ew. That's supposed to be Tomo's favorite. I bet if you leave him a few cat treats right at the edge of the desk, he'll come. But he might not. Yeah, right there. But he might not eat them until you leave, because sometimes you can be a little intimidating for a little kitty like Tomo. Okay, run it back. Run it back. Hello. Oh, really? For audio-only listeners, my wife just came down and dropped a Jehovah's Witness business card on my desk. Which is crazy because I'm wearing the Ricky Gervais atheism uniform today. I'm wearing a black t-shirt, black pants, and as when I put it on, it was like when Topher Grace gets compromised by the symbiote suit in Spider-Man 3. I was like, just so you know, mate, I don't really think God's real.
Well, he was like, I thought it was like a, and I was like, oh my gosh. I opened it, then like, hi, do you ever wonder why there's...
To which you replied,
no.
That's crazy to open the door and have them say, do you ever wonder why there's so many problems in the world?
And I was like, oh, this is like so bad. And he's like, don't worry, I'm Christian.
Oh, thank God.
And I said, oh, okay.
I was worried this was about religion.
And then he said, how about religion? And I said,
oh.
And then he's like, oh, that means you must be Chinese.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Said, you were like nailed it.
No, I'm Korean. And he's like, oh, you're Korean? Korean people are all Christian. And I was like, nah. And then he said, are you straight from like Vancouver or are you from Korea? And I said, from Korea. Okay. Anyways, I'm from the Jehovah's Witness. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, you ever wonder why there is so much problem with our website?
You know what's crazy? He probably left and was like, I nailed that one.
No, I was like pinching, closing
the
door. I was closing the door and my eyes were like, he's like, you And I
Oh,
said,
no.
no. And it said, oh, it's because you never really. And I wondered, and I don't think there's. And he's like, oh. And I think I just gave him a
That was, yeah.
wall over wall.
Imagine if I opened it in the Ricky Gervais cosplay, though. He would have been like, oh, shit. He'd have been like, ah! Ah! Sorry, I think I've got the wrong house. Yeah, I think you do have the wrong house, actually. Because my house is big and in a nice neighborhood because I'm very wealthy from not believing in God, right? So here's the thing. You believe that there's a fucking man in the sky who fucking does good stuff or whatever, and I don't. And I'm very wealthy and I play tennis. So how do you feel about that then? Something like that? Teethless behavior. I really want to see this ancient die work, man. I think it's going to happen. This is the round where it's going to happen. Next round, me. We need to roll a 1 to get a magic room to enchant one of our dice. Absolutely. All I can do is roll 1s right now. An ancient dice? Yeah, we gotta stop opening our door. Because it really is, and this sounds bad, but like it would annoy you too. 90% of the time it's canvassing for a political party that I'm not gonna vote for. Just to be frank. Or a charity, some of which I have supported, but many of which don't appear to enjoy taking cash. They only want to do donations as a service, as a recurring credit card charge monthly. Or religious canvassing like this. But then like 1 out of every 10 times, it's our neighbor being like, hey, you guys left your garage door open. So I really need to keep opening the door for that one. Because I don't want to go to sleep with my garage door open and then maybe get like all my yard equipment stolen easily, like without putting up any resistance whatsoever. So I guess I'll just keep opening it and like being polite or whatever, but it's a hassle for sure. Crazy good post-it note. Look at that. We couldn't have asked for a better post-it note. We got 2 rolls to get 25. Be nice to roll. I was just going to say some of our higher expected value ones would really hit the spot now. Look at the boss early this time. Okay, I got you. I'll look at the boss early this time. To poop on. That doesn't really work. I think we're going to go iron dice to get extra score. And then enchant that dice. Good. A D3 that can't be destroyed or discarded. 1 in 2 probability of... it's going to be loyalty to stack up post-it notes, bro. It's going to be loyalty by a mile, and then I can't afford anything, so we'll move on. 2x multiplier to dice with an odd face. Well, it looks like your dice should be fine then, chat. Oh, shit. Nailed it. Got him. What do you roll a 1, 2, 3, and you buff dice that roll a 1, a 2, or a 3 that roll the same. That's why I'm using my D3s instead of my D4s. I was scammed. Loyalty dice. Horrific location for a post-it, I'm afraid, but... What the hell happened to my post-it, bro? The post-its... It doesn't give the post-it anymore. Good luck, y'all. Multiply 1s by 3. Fuck you. I got scammed, man. I think I got scammed. It's because the dice goes back into your hand? Yeah, but I didn't want the note to go back into my hand. I wanted the note to stay on the board. My post-it, Jerry, that's so good. My post-it's not posting. You got the cheap post-its. They're falling off the computer monitor in 30 seconds. You gotta get the 3M. Jerry, you didn't buy the dollar store post-its, did you? What? They're all sticky notes. They're all the same. They're so sticky. You gotta get the name brand sticky notes. You gotta get those 3M sticky notes, Jerry. Don't cheap out on the sticky notes this time. You gotta get the good sticky notes, Jerry. They don't stick. What do you think, y'all? You think this is the one? You think this is the one where Ancient Die actually gets to pop? I'll tell you, under no circumstances. I don't think there's a chance that it gets to pop. 1 out of 3 legendary or rare, something that scores bigly. Oh, Rubik's Cube. But that's really good. That's really good. That's really, really good. But this would roll a bunch of 1s, which could work with our iron dice. But I mean, you gotta take D666, man. You can't even think about it. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? No, buddy, nobody can. Not without the algorithm. Whoever solved that for the first time was genuinely probably the smartest individual of the 20th century. Any kid that solved a Rubik's Cube that was given to them for Christmas in like 1982 should be working at like the Caltech Jet Propulsion Laboratory right now. If you solve that without an algorithm, you are like literally 1 of 1. 368, mogged. That gives us space for our Ancient Die to work. The time die, 2x multiplier to everything on the next roll, divides everything by 2 on this one. I like that. I like that because we could throw a trash roll. That trade offer, I'll give you an on-balance dice for your D3. I would take that deal any day of the week. Trade offer accepted. We have so much money now, man. I still like the idea of pocket pencil hidden a D666. And then, of course, we'll pay for cards. Choose a die and lock any face as its next result, bro. 10 extra value to every dice in your hand. Okay. Dude, we're gonna force it to roll a 665, and then we can't lose. Remove. Get ready for this, bro. Remove. 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 Huge. And now we can't afford to roll for the treasure here. By 1. Not bad, y'all. Okay, so first die, have this roll. We don't even care about this roll. This roll is trash. Oh, we rolled a fucking, who cares? Rolled a 7. Rolled a 6. Yeah, okay. Now do this roll. Now do this roll, bro. Now do this roll. Oh, that's okay. 760 off that seems pretty good. We want to roll that. Let's just get the pencil out there just because, like, to see it actually multiply something by anything once would be kind of sick. Time die. We got 2 rolls. Go ahead. Throw out a trash roll. No problem with that one. And then, oh, this would be beautiful. This would be beautiful. If it hit, it would go crazy, man. The face of 1 changes the face on every other die to its highest. Honestly, seems like it's worth having just to give us an extra 16% chance of hitting a 666 on the D666. It's got to be that. Clone. Add a ghost copy of a die in your hand. It will be destroyed after it's rolled. That's huge. We can just sell a reroll. It'll kill the 666. Oh, okay. Let's not do that then. I'll choose a ring any day of the week, man. Gives a random card if you don't have any. Gives 10 pips for every die with its lowest face. 2x multiplier to dice with an even face. I mean, random cards on the regular seems very nice. And then let's remove a D3. Let's remove a D3. That's too rich for my blood, man. And let's see what we got here. He's fucked. We're just going to make... All right, here's the thing. I'm sorry to do this. Is asymmetrical. A lot of you weren't here for the conversation. We're not going to 2x 664. The reason we're not going to 2x 664 is, would somebody like to explain why? No. The boss. Thank you, Nectarine. The boss. The boss makes even score 0 and odds score. So we're not gonna double up on a 664 on the boss, because double of 664, doubling any number, any whole number becomes an even number. That'll really fuck with you, man. Anything times 2 creates an even number. Think about that. That might help you out next time you have a computer science job interview or something. I don't know, maybe you'd rather just use a modulo or something like that. That was last run, buddy? Oh, shit. Fuck! You're right. Never mind. Okay. I forgot we've been losing a lot. You got me on that one. You cooked me. Okay. Have mercy. I'm just a guy. Have mercy. Let me see something good here. 1 to 6. I mean, our whole win condition is basically just rolling our D666. I feel like attracting other dice on the table is something we want. I know we've got like way too much money here, but that's okay. We can save for now. 2x multiplier to dice with an odd face. 2x multiplier to dice with an even face. Either of these is great. Every same dice will always roll the same face. Hang on. Oh, even ring. Thoughts arrive like butterflies. Now, it's good to use cards. I gotta see. Ghost copy of a die in your hand. It will be destroyed after it's rolled. What was the one you guys wanted me to not do so I didn't destroy my my D666? Casino is 666. Oh, because if it rolls a 666, it breaks. I see your point. Okay. I see your point. That's pretty good. Wait till it's 8 and then copy it. I like that idea. Let's use this. Choose a face. I'm not really sweating any of these faces. I think we'll just roll this and then sack a trash roll, a cow in a trash roll. 661 is prime if you get the prime setup again. That would be huge, man. Okay, this roll, unfortunately, is doubled. We didn't get what we wanted. But we have a chance to roll some beautiful stuff off of it regardless. Be nice to save you. Yeah, roll time die and trash die. Fairly trash die. We created a new card as well. Now, because things are doubled, we want a D666, and then whatever you throw with it doesn't even matter at all. And then, to be honest with you, let's draw 5 dice, because we can. And what are you on? You're on 7? Honestly, I'm gonna clone you right now. Or should I... 1 second. When rolled with 8 charges, I should clone you next. I wonder if we'll carry the bonus over. Like this bonus. If we carry that bonus over, that would be huge. Dude, I'm enjoying the time die, if I'm being honest. Removal's too expensive, but the ring boost box. In the last roll, 4x mult to everything. Yeah, that seems outrageous. 3x multiplier to dice with a prime number on its face, and then 661. 661 is prime, but it's not even, but it's obviously it's not even, because if it was prime, it would be divisible by 2, but anyway. And then with the pencil, John Wick style, with the pencil. And then I'll remove a D3 off this. Bling bling. Spend 1,000 pips in a single purchase. You want me to what? Spend 33 to roll 3 2s? Choose a reward. Yeah, I'll enchant one of my dice. That seems amazing. We do get the double on the first roll. The double pencil, no casino. One day this pencil's gonna roll right, man. All right, well, I don't really know what we did, but we mogged you. Clone the 8 charge dice. It came out with 8 charges! Send out a time dice. This is just a joke roll. Vampire Mirror Cube. And our next roll is worth double. Remove 10 dice in a single run. Okay. We want, yet again, we want a trash dice. Or a trash roll. We want to set up a doubling for the final round on a D666 if possible. It's not, well, you know what, we can do it. Roll yet another trash round. And then the double roll on the 4x roll on the 666, bro. Yes. No vampire. Although it would multiply everything else by the total of the dice that it freaking... Oh, and then you can fucking... Oh. Choose me? I guess I should choose. But it's like if I don't have to choose, because if I roll vamp and it doesn't hit this, we stand a very good chance. Don't use any magnets on this one. We stand a very good chance to get a huge mult off of it. I didn't choose, but it rolled 661. I didn't even choose and it rolled it. My God. Buy lottery tickets! Buy lottery tickets today! I mean, this is like, I don't even care about this. This is like 1/1000th of our net worth, man. We might as well at least take a porcelain figure. Enchant one of your dice. Magnetic dice that can't be destroyed nor discarded on the table. So like, I would roll a magnet, and then every time I rolled from that point onwards, there would just still be a magnet on the board. It seems not good. It just can't be destroyed by vampire. Oh, this is horrible. So I think that's an unfortunate skip, but we can't really complain. Let's remove a D3. Let's remove a D4. Let's choose an enchanted dice if possible. Isaac's die rolls every die that rolled its lowest face. If its face is a 5, gives an extra roll and disappears. Another vampire dice that multiplies its value. Golden dice, 5x multiplier to dice with the same face as this. If only we could roll a 666 on it, man. I like the idea of trying more vampire dice, honestly. 2x multiplier to all dice. Remove a D4. I mean, this is probably the best run you're ever gonna see. Join dice. How did this get here? It's dominoes, bro. I don't think we really want that though, although the rolls are like not bad. Rubik's Cube to give you a bunch more ones. I like the idea of Rubik's Cube with vampire dice. That makes a lot of sense to me. Choose a face. Probably just go next. Is it boss time? Draw 3 less dice, 1 roll less. You lose all pips? Yeah, but I didn't want to add a bunch of trash to my deck. Step 1. Roll some garbage. Step 2. You don't even have to sweat this. Perennial. Step 2 is you literally roll this. I want to keep the pencil. I wanted to keep the pencil. That's alright, the pencil's not that relevant. Alright, now you're pissing me the frick off. Nice 51 though. Now you're not pissing me the frick off. Because it's gonna be... We could choose... Here's the thing, we shouldn't take a risk, but I'm gonna take a risk. I'm not gonna roll the other vampire though. Okay, I'll freaking choose. You... Oh, Jesus. You should roll a 661, but don't get hit by the vampire dice, please. Huge. And then the Rubik's Cube. Ah! Ah! No, we're chill. We made it. We made it anyway. We take another D666, obviously. With phase 0, huh? I don't know. Give me a golden stamp on 3s, maybe. Whenever an extra die is being rolled during the turn, rolls an extra copy. Seems crazy with Rubik's Cube. Seems insane with Rubik's Cube. 4x multi everything. You get hollow dice. I don't even think that matters because we can roll hollow dice. The only thing that matters is rolling your D666 as much as possible. And we should be using our cards more often. I should have bought more rings. I didn't even read them. Like, because we get a card once per round if we have no card, right? Or no, that was last run that I lost. Well, it would be nice to roll these as much as possible. Rolls an extra copy, so we might as well. And then, I don't know, man. Magnetic dice just for sport, I suppose. Oh, it's on my pinky! That seems pretty good. 3,600 on a non-spectacular roll. Next roll is double value. 22 points. We don't want a mega die yet. We want to charge that up. We have one more roll. It'd be nice to roll the D666s again. We will have the opportunity. I'm going to choose you. I'm going to put you at a 661. I'm going to use a mult just so that we can have cards next time maybe. Obviously, we're going to roll this. The double mega die. And no vampires, just to ensure that we're chilling on this one. If we had Rubik's, it might be a different story, though. One day this pencil's gonna hit, man. I got 129,000. I got 129,000 points. I got a lot of hollow dice in the deck, but that's the thing. The only thing that matters is rolling the D666. So then you just roll your hollow dice. And then set up your roll for next time, so your first roll will be worth double points. Having a lucky block seems worth taking. Let's cut a D4. Let's cut a D4. and add a ring. Every time a die gains a charge, gain an additional one. Seems incredible. Let's see what we're cooking up here. Its face is always 50, discards other nearby dice, imbalanced dice. Dude, another pencil? One pencil is ass, but 2 pencils? Can we even roll a 2, 3, 5? Confirmed. Confirmed we can. And it costs us almost nothing. May luck be on your side. Okay. Hollow dice. You're all gone. What did you give me? 1 extra roll? Would use. I guess if you only use one, you only draw one, huh? Doesn't even bother me. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. We still got 3 rolls. You roll that. And this. And this. Whatever you get, you're chilling. Can I get a 10-second rundown of the build? Yes. The build is you roll a D666 with mega die and a pencil and then some Rubik's cubes, pointing at it and watch what happens. Oh, it's pointing in the wrong direction. And then, as quickly as you can, you dump the garbage dice that get created by your mega dice. Favorite dice game of the last 2 weeks? I'm gonna be honest, it just might be. It just might be. I do like the idea of rolling bottle caps. I just found this laying around. It can be yours. Yeah, man. 2s get a buff, why not? And then remove a D4. Enchanted, well, hang on. We can afford both. Let's buff 2s again with another golden stamp and an enchanted dice. We're unlocking too much, man. Another pocket pencil. A mirror cube is crazy. And it doesn't take up any space when selected. That seems disgusting. Glass could also be good, but whatever, man. I mean, we got too much money. We need to roll a 3 and a 5. It's on site. We did, even though we also rolled a bottle, a question mark, and 3 nothings, 3 null rolls. Okay, so this roll's worth double. Let's redouble it. And then roll a Rubik's Cube and a D6. No casino. I'm willing to take the risk on vampire dice, man. I'm willing to take the risk because we already won, right? Vampire dice that sucks up. Oh, it's going to eat the D's. It's going to eat that like crazy. But it also gave us 1,000 points. I can live with that. Doesn't take any space. Doesn't take any space. Vampire dice. Casino dice, time dice. I don't really want to put a mega dice out there. Vampire dice kind of feasting, though. Unbalanced. Magnetic. Lucky. I don't know how vampire works. It eats your best dice. Not literally, but that's what it seems to do. And then multiplies all dice by the number of your awesome dice that it ate. Pencil multiplies nothing. That's the other thing you need to know about pencil, is that it multiplies absolutely nothing. I think I'm going to stop rolling the vampires. It just seems like they work so well with the Rubik's Cube, man. Adds the face of nearby dice to their extra value. I like the idea of 2.5 multiplier to nearby, then destroys. Doesn't take up space in our deck. Has pencil ever worked? No, but that's why it's guaranteed to work soon, because it hasn't worked yet. Plus 10 extra value to dice with their highest face. Honestly, I think this is literally skip to keep space on your hands. I think those are ass. Perennial Pyramid. Destroy a 100 to 200 that destroys itself after rolling. Sounds good to me, man. And then another Rubik's Cube is not bad, actually. Paper die is not interesting enough. Die of die. Rolls the die shown on its face. Da-da die. Let's add it, man. Let's add it and move on. Plus we get to choose a ring. I only wear legendary rings, just so you know. Allows a free reroll. Allows for one die to be rerolled after seeing its face. Yes, sir. We need to roll a single 2 on 10 die. Not even a question. What are you? 2x multiplier to dice with an odd face. Okay, we can absolutely do that. Now let's see what we're cooking up here. You gotta be rolled. You gotta be rolled. I see what's going on there. You can be rolled. You can... we should save you. You can be rolled. I don't really care what's going on. I don't care what you're doing. Your reroll... No, I cancel that. We don't care to do it on that turn. We've rolled a billiard ball somehow. Honestly, roll some trash. Vampire's gonna eat everything. Would I like to re-roll anything? No, seems good to me. Vampire eats everything and multiplies 0 by 694. Now, this is what we're talking about. It's the super play is double mega die, Rubik's Cube. Maybe not even Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube Vampire is the play. You run D6 and 2 pencils and pray. A 631 with no pencils? Maybe we could try to re-roll the pencil, man. It doesn't change his direction. Okay. It's Bottle Caps Vampire, Rubik's Cube, 2 hollows, and a casino die. And just eat as much as you want. Reroll anything? No, that's okay. Not interested. I guess being able to use it every turn is crazy. Similarly, rolled a 66. We got to reroll that one, man. 229. Now we're talking. Carlos's dice. X multiplier to everything. X being the number on its face. Yes, bro. That way, because we can just re-roll that one if it hits 0. Hollow dice that activates twice. That doesn't count as a double dice. But the effect on mega die happening twice seems crazy. Or maybe the effect does happen twice. I don't know. This seems good, though, because the effect is 4x multiplier to everything. Add X hollow dice to your deck. X being the face on this. I think it's got to be the Mega Diceler, man. And at 35k... Actually, having some cards to start with might be huge. Choosing a face mogs a boss. Choosing a face mogs the boss. And then how thick is our deck? Too thick. Too thick. I move on. We didn't get 2-1. Roll again, please. I guess because we're rolling fucking pencils and stuff. That makes sense. The hell? You're locked? Oh, because you still have expected value from last time. Okay, we want to get some trash out of here. These are not necessarily trash, but we still want them out. No reroll required. Pencil actually worked. Yeah, I can't believe it, man. Trash, trash, trash. These are not... honestly, getting rid of a vampire would be totally fine. Just it being gone from our deck would be okay. D666. Now we're talking. It's choose the value of the D666. Make it 661. Play it. Play Carlos. Both megas. And why not? Why not a Rubik's Cube, man? Why not a Rubik's Cube? Reroll anything? Carlos rolled a 2. I'm content with this roll. Carlos rolling a 2 is fine by me. Holy shit. 1.04 million points. Welcome back, Balatro. Welcome back. It's happening. This. Oh, we got another. Dude, you have... And don't choose, though. Don't choose. Roll it with a mirror cube. Because this is just for sport. Save the card for a boss. We rolled a 614, bro! What's going on?! That was 6,000 points! That's gotta be a skip, man. I found this laying around. It can be yours if you want it. Every roll gives 1% of the target pips of a round. I skipped that. We can do better than 1%, and we've got limited ring space. Well, what dice do we not really like? We don't really like Casino, to be honest. We don't really like Unbalanced. The pencils are staying. Oh, you're right. Cutting a vampire would go crazy. Next time, I guess. 4x multiplier to everything, you draw 4 less dice. Nah, man. 3x multiplier to dice with 6 faces. It's got to be a skip. The only thing that matters is the D666. This is pretty good, too. Paper dice. More pencils? I don't know. I gotta pass on the more pencils. Next roll rings activate again. Draw 5 dice from your deck. Well, losing a little bit of money off this, no doubt about that, but... Okay, you gotta prepare yourself. Odds are worth more. Okay, odds are worth more. Let's start with a draw. What we really want to draw is, yeah, we need a time dice and then dump trash. Maybe a double time dice is actually insane. That could become a triple time dice. Cancel it. It did become a triple time dice. And then, watch this. Watch this, motherfucker. Double rings. I don't even know if we get anything. Oh, we do on primes. Okay, so double rings, choose. Odds are 2x. You become 661. You're odd and prime. It's you. It's you. I don't even know what the Rubik's Cubes are gonna do in this situation, but we're gonna send them anyway. We're gonna re-roll nothing. A 5 is a really good roll off a mega dice. That was 2.36 million points, bro. Honestly, don't even roll them, man. Get that out there. We cracked the code. I feel like the D666 might be a little too easy, though. It might be a little too easy for us. Next run, we got to run something a little bit different. Don't even run. Just get as many trash out of your deck as you can. It's legendary for a reason. Well, so are we. And the reason we're legendary is because we're not going to rely on it. Get him out of here. Why not roll the vampire if you're rolling trash? I'm worried that if I roll it and it discards the hollow dice, they don't get destroyed. They destroy... I guess they destroy when rolled, so maybe it's fine. I do think Mirror Cube is great for mult. Rubik's Cube is fun for rolling more dice, but Mirror Cube's great for mult. I don't know, man. Keep making super threes. Change the face of a die to its highest one? Are you shitting me? And then +3. I don't even know how many rings, like how much space we have left. 666 is bad, though. Who says we're rolling 666, buddy? 5x multiplier to everything? We don't need any more Rubik's. That's fine. Base 3. About to get another tutorial, I think. Enchant a dice! Add a random enchantment to a die in your hand. In my hand or in my hand? Damn, he's dripped out, bro. Trash, trash, trash. You really just need to be removed. Build a charge, trash. Cancel. We don't even care about that. We don't care. We don't care. Got enchantment on a random die. Do it. Do it. Do it. Or random enchantment to a die. Activates its effect twice. I doubt that's gonna matter. But you matter. You matter. I don't know if you matter. You matter a lot. You could transform into another D666. Roll a 22. We'll re-roll it. 269. Roll a dice to its highest face. Your face is not a 3. Your face is not a 3. When rolled, it's a cancel. Everything's looking great there. $172,000 points. Embarrassing, man. Absolutely embarrassing. Decroded. No reason for it. No reason for it or anything. I don't pog up until I see at least millions. Especially because it cost me like 1,000,000 pips just to remove a fucking dice from my deck, bro. And I got 2 to remove. This is our last roll. Last roll, we go Carlos D666 porcelain figure. 470. I could live with 470. You are nearby enough, Carlos? I'm gonna roll you. You rolled a 2. I'm gonna change your face to its highest value, a 3. $85,000 points. Scam. Absolute scam. Skip. Remove dice for 600k. That's not going to happen. Apparently, we can only choose one more ring. Discards a die on the table. 4x multiplier. No. Skip rewards. Waste of our time. Granite dice. Gains double extra value. Casino die. No. Pyramid. Skip rewards. We don't care. Vase. Cards. Extra roll. Next roll, rings will activate an extra time. We get a ring for free. I'm sorry, we're saving. Right now, we're saving. -1 hand size. Interesting. Clone a die. You're done. You're done. What else you like? Die of die, we don't care. We gotta figure out... Dude, we can make the bottle caps turn into bottle caps. Do we want bottle caps to turn into bottle caps? The hell's going on here? You think NL was one of those guys doing BXR in Halo 2, or was he just jamming? I wasn't doing BXR. What I was doing was I was playing on that map where you could, there was like a little gravity well in the center of the map. It was a very small map with lots of ramps. You would crouch walk into where the ramp met the ground. And if you just did this for like, I'd say maybe 10, 15 seconds, it would cause a lot of momentum to get stored up inside of your character. And then you would run up the ramp, jump and land in a specific spot on the floor, and you would bounce so high that you went out of the map. And then you would, if you did it right, you could land through a hole on the top of the center of the map and then put yourself in jail in the center. And then you would just be like, help me, I'm in jail. And every once in a while on open comms, you'd meet some cool people. Nowadays, I don't know if that would work. Nowadays, people would probably, no, maybe nowadays people were more into the improv. Back in the day, though, it was like 50-50. Some people would be like, look at this guy, he's in jail, ha ha ha. And some guys would just walk over and be like, kung, kung, and then you'd have to do the super bounce again. But it was a good time, man. I'd do anything to go back, to be honest with you. Bottle cap. We got space, but we gotta save our good die as well. I feel like why don't do I really want to add 10 bottle caps to my deck? Does anyone know what a bottle cap does? Let's see. Worst case scenario, it'll only cost us $100 million to remove them from our deck. So you definitely do not want 10 new dice in your deck. Bet. Oh, they're dice that... Oh, but they're laconic, man. That's still pretty bad. It's going to clog up our draws considerably. Cancel those. We only got 2 rolls, little bro. This is not great. Really like to see my D666 coming out. Guys, I think we might just lose. I don't think any of these dice like score values. Carlos get it. Oh, Carlos activates his effect twice. Oh, you already won by a bunch. Yeah, I guess that's true now that I think about it. Wait, we don't want diamonds to roll 3s. 3 is the highest roll, so we have destroyed our diamonds. Never mind, we got 4.89 million points. You gotta go. You gotta go. Any good rings? Increases the range of area with dice effects. 2x on odd would be nice. You got anything for me? Double rings seems pretty good. Any chance you could maybe cut like a bottle cap? Kind of got to get a move on there. Any diamonds? Any diamonds? Diamond dice? Enchant seems pretty amazing. Roll the dice. 3,000 to roll the dice. We need a 6 and a 2. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I have any dice that can roll a 6. Apparently I did. Good. Good. That's true, D666 can. 43 points. That's a little less than we'd like to see, I suppose, in the whole scheme of things. This is literally 2 dice, which is kind of crazy. Go again. Does it not tell you how much you've already rolled at the 70K? I'm clearing it though. It's like I'm already over it by 410,000. I think in that case, well, no, you should still roll it. So we go crazy. Don't roll a mega die right now though. We don't need the mega die. Use it. Use it. Use it. Enchant on the D666. Doesn't take any space in the hand when selected. Insane. We could get a bigger hand, okay? Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I don't want to add hollow dice to the deck. I want to start removing hollow dice from the deck. No? Not necessary. Wait. Yes, necessary. You got to change Carlos, otherwise he multiplies the score by 0. Reroll something? I don't know, man. No, that won't be necessary. What's going on? Carlos rolled a 0 in there. A new Carlos rolled a 0, man. Come on. Carlos. It is Magic School Bus coded. According to my research, frick you, Carlos. I was going to say the real F word, then I heard my daughter's like upstairs. We skipped that. We can't even fit it, man. Choose an enchanted dice. How about an enchanted diamond? Enchanted pencil? No, we got too many garbage dice in our deck as is. Choose a card. That's what we're talking about. Clone. Choose. Vas. Next round. What's my ring, bro? Can't even do anything with it, I think. You're carrying too many rings. See ya. I don't even want the reward anymore. I want to fight the starving. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. What do you do? You're laconic? You know what? Let's get you out of the way early then, man. Carlos dice. Give me a 661. Carlos rolled a 0. Carlos rolled a 2. Carlos has now rolled a 3. Beautiful. $290,000. I sleep on that one. Further Rubik's. 187. What a joke. 51. 1 is a really good score for you, though. We're not going to reroll the D666, obviously. $3,000 points. Sick joke. Oh, I got one more! I can put one more in there! You ever vibe to the Doobie Brothers? About 1 in 7 Peloton rides for sure when it comes on the Peloton playlist ambiently. It came from somewhere back in her long ago. You think I'm not vibing with that? Any major dude will tell you, man. Michael McDonald slaps. I think Steely Dan may have slapped him during the production of Peg. I'm not 100% on that one, but I believe it was. It was an outrageous production to try to get Peg off the ground. Track 4 off of Asia. I think the dude developed like vocal nodules or something. Did our glass die break? Whatever. It was worth. I would agree. I would say it was worth it for sure. I would love this. I would love this. I would love. I would love this. I would love this. I would love this. Sure. Legendary dice. 5x multiplier to dice with the same face. Another mirror cube, my lord. And then, I mean, we should go into. We can't lose, right? We can't lose. Huge. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. What's your favorite number-sided dice? It's a much better question for an adult than what's your favorite color. I'm a D6 guy, for sure. And I think it says a lot about you. What does the D6 say about me? I'm relative normie. I like normie board games. I like the classics. I like the standards. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. I have spin down D20s, but if you ever go, oh, we can't roll that, it's a spin down, it's not random, I'm gonna say, okay, that's fine, I should have known. And then like after you leave, I'm gonna be like, what was that guy's problem? Like that's me, man. That's me right there. Look at this roll. Okay, obviously we're re-rolling that. Carlos, you're on a 3. That's beautiful. We simmer on that. Carlos, no zeros on Carlos, please. I'm gonna become the Joker. Hi, Ricky. Ricky, I watched you watch Baggage last night. I was freaking out, man. I don't even think that, I mean, it's no fun to talk about this when you're streaming it or you're watching someone streaming it. I'm pretty sure that Gaggle is 100% scripted now that we're in the sober light of day. But if they didn't, and they might have really existed, because the late 2000s, early 2010s are like a weird cultural like dead zone where Katy Perry was by far the most popular artist, and I use capital A artist there, in the entire world. And like grown adults with PhDs were willfully listening to like Firework and stuff like that. But she picked the guy who he's had the same pair of underpants since high school, man. What is she doing? Have some respect. Guys, I can't open this. I can't open this. I'm broke. -1 hand size. Every turn you draw 1 less dice. I mean, as long as we get a D666 and just don't run Carlos with it, we can't lose. We can't lose. That's all they used to play at the gym. I can't even hate, man. I was doing a lot of treadmill running inside in 2014. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? I'm gonna marry her anyway. It's just like catastrophic, man. Not what you want to hear when you're jogging, but especially not like, I don't know, 4 times a run. Marry that girl, marry her anyway. I'm gonna draw some dice here real quick. Honestly, you're straight up cookie dust. You're gone. Get out of here. And then I don't really care what you roll, because I just want you out of here. Thoughts on the Barbarian dice in Catan Cities and Knights? I think they overcooked it with the expansion, bro. I'm not afraid to admit it. We got one more roll, and that's all we need. I prefer base Catan. As soon as people start busting out Seafarers and Cities and Knights and stuff like that, that's where I take my leave. 167. What do you think, y'all? It's gonna destroy itself, but maybe I can score. There's no way I'm getting there if I don't at least... I gotta try. Please tell me you at least score. Oh, it's alright, we got another few out there anyway. Hopefully that's the end of the demo. Plus 10 value for very nearby dice, then destroys those dice. That's scary. I would just skip, I think. We buff that. Hating on 2010's pop is very being 10 in 2010 energy. Nah, it's very like being 21 to 22 in 2010 and then listening to this, a lot of this trash top 40 with the ears of an adult, I guess. But I guess if you wanted to, you could just say like everyone who disagrees with your opinion on music is 10 years old or something. It's kind of crazy to do that. Well, I don't know, defending TikTok by Kesha. And I'm not insulting Kesha the person. I'm insulting TikTok the song. Her other two songs clear it, okay? Your Love Is My Drug clears it. And then what's the other one that I always forget about? We Are Who We Are. That's the one. Hang on, I need to get 1 million in one roll. You roll the whole deck and you have to get 1 milli? A little short on that one. I've made it here. I don't know what's happening. You weren't able to open the door. Okay, dude, that's huge. Thanks for playing the demo. A lot more dice rings and synergies coming. Thanks for playing. It means a lot. Yeah, wishlisted on Steam. This looks awesome. Of all the... And I've played a lot of demos lately. This one is like among the best. It's in that top 3, I think. It's Sol Sesto, Dice with Death, and Dice a Million right now. No disrespect to the other ones. / marker. Dice a Million.